and welcome to Morris Park. I'm Clyde Morris, and today I got a plant in the mail. I know what you're thinking. I said I wasn't going to order any more plants on the internet, but this actually was a private deal. If you remember my last video there, Norberto Carcamo had sent a beautiful Euphorbia resinifera to me, and I'm very happy with the plant. It's an awesome plant. And just a couple of days ago, he sent me an email wondering if I'd like to buy one of 3 plants. Now, out of the 3 plants, they were all wonderful plants. One I already had like 4 of, and that was the Gymnoclycium saglionis. The other one was a beautiful astrophytum. I wish I could have got that. I just didn't have the funds at the moment. And the other one, and yes, folks, I cheated. I opened the box first. But the other one was a Ferocactus macrodiscus. And I had one of these probably 30 years ago or more. It was a beautiful plant. I forgot even why I lost it. It's been a long, long time ago that I had this plant. And I liked it a lot because it's a small Ferocactus that blooms small. And I always really liked them. The spines are really nice. They grow out kind of a reddish yellow color. And flowers are kind of a purpley with white around them on the petals, if I remember right. Beautiful flowers. And so he had this one for sale for $25. It was like $38 for shipping and handling and all. So I decided I would go for that. And I trusted Norberto because he sent me such a special plant and didn't charge me anything for that one. So I knew he would do good and send me a wonderful plant, and he has. And here it is. You see, this is a really nice Ferocactus macrodiscus. Beautiful plant. And I think I picked a really nice pot for this. And I actually prepared another pot. When I received this plant, I prepared another pot for it. But immediately I stumbled onto another one I bought like about a week or 2 ago that I like even better and really matches the plant. So I'm going to set this cool plant here, over here. And Norberto, thank you very much. I appreciate this deal. I'm really glad you offered me this plant. It's a very cool plant. And we're going to put it in a really nice pot here. And this pot just seemed like it would go with it. It's low pot. It's wide enough definitely to accommodate it with a little space. Won't give it too much soil to where it's wet all the time. It's actually a soup bowl, believe it or not. And of course, you know, I drill my pots. Make sure it's got some really good drainage right there. I made a pretty big hole. And I've got my screen all ready to go. So let's get to potting this guy up. This bowl isn't going to hold too much soil, and that's kind of what I wanted, is not to rot it out. He's done a real great job in packing these plants he sent me. Very awesome. It's even got a little substrate to come with it. Some pumice and such. And I'd say it was good soil too. I'll just throw that in there. See, that's just fine. But very nice roots. Look at the roots. Really good roots. A bit of pumice in there. That's not going to hurt anything, of course. I'll just add to it. We'll throw some of this back in there. Give it some of its old familiarity there. Some of its old digs. I think this is going to fit great. I did send Norberto a couple plants of mine that he really wanted. And that was 2 Euphorbia stellispina. I had several of them potted up, about 4 or 5 of them potted up in a pot. And he was looking for that plant, so I sent him 2 of those. And I sent him also as a little bonus one of my little Euphorbia hybrids, one of my Morris Park greenhouse hybrids. That was a Horrida striata crossed with a Euphorbia polygonus snowflake. And so in time to come, it ought to do pretty well. Some of mine have already started showing a little white on them. So we'll see how they all do and how they change. These little hybrids can really change over their time of growing. I've really found that out with a couple of my older ones that I've gotten growing in my greenhouse. My Euphorbia stellata hybrid, the stellata evansii hybrid, the one I call the Enigma, has changed almost all its life. It's always surprised me. Yeah, this is coming out really nice. Okay. I think I've got that pretty good now. Make sure that's kind of evened up. Maybe a little bit more on this back side here. Just a tiny bit more. It's nice. My last one I had years ago, I had it in a very low pot also. Look really cool in a low pot because as they grow, they kind of spread out more than getting tall. They kind of spread outward. And then you get that thick ring of flowers on top. They're really something special. Kind of what I wanted this. I just wanted to see that again. Some rocks in here. I got some crushed lava rock. Finish this off with. This isn't one I've left a lot of room for staging really, but that's okay. It's going to look good. I think this pot will allow this plant to not stay wet for long, which is what I want. I noticed, Norberto, you had it growing in a terracotta pot before, and those dry out rather nicely, and they dry out quickly, which is sometimes good for these. So I wanted to make sure this was kind of comparable as far as being able to dry out. I put a large hole in the bottom for drainage, and I made it low, so it doesn't have a huge amount of soil in there. Just enough to make the roots in the plant happy. Okay, looking pretty good. Just got to cover this little side here. Always like to kind of tilt them when I put the rocks in, because it just kind of goes right up under it when I do that. Looks real well for me. Look, it's even got a handle so I can do that with it. Okay. I think I pretty well got it here. A little right there. Okay. I think that pretty well does it. Put away some of my stuff here. Pretty nice plant. There it is. Looking really good. The pot just fits it. It's not too big. Looking real nice. Yeah. Awesome plant, Norberto. Thank you for sending this one. Went really nice in this pot. I must have really foreseen something coming when I bought this pot. Awesome. Very awesome. So you got this really cool flat shape to them. This is really a cool plant. Nice job growing this one, Norberto. Thank you very much. Appreciate it again. For all my viewers out there, thank you for joining me and watching me enjoy potting this plant. And I enjoyed showing you this plant. Thanks a bunch, guys. Take care.